Have you ever gone to bed feeling fine, only to wake up exhausted, confused, or not at all? It's a thought no one wants to face, but after 60, it's one we can't afford to ignore. If you're in your 60s or beyond, or you love someone who is, this might be one of the most important videos you watch this year. Because right now, as you're settling into your evening routine, some small, familiar habits could be quietly putting your life at risk. We're not talking about rare diseases or freak accidents. We're talking about everyday things, the way you sleep, when you eat, how you get out of bed, even the temperature of your bedroom. After 60, everything shifts. Your heart becomes more sensitive. Your brain processes sleep differently. Your body doesn't bounce back like it used to. And what once seemed harmless, like a midnight snack, turning up the heat, or popping a sleeping pill, can now increase your risk of stroke, heart attack, or even sudden death while you sleep. It sounds intense, but this isn't fear-mongering. These risks are real, and they're backed by research. According to the National Institute on Aging, over 50% of adults over 65 experience sleep disturbances. Many of them don't realize that these disruptions are linked to serious health issues like hypertension, cognitive decline, or increased fall risk. Some of these nighttime choices could be robbing your brain of oxygen, straining your heart, or interfering with the deep sleep your immune system needs to protect you. In this video, we'll uncover 7 common bedtime habits that could be silently threatening your well-being. And here's something you should know. The last one we reveal is the most dangerous of all, yet it's something millions of people do without a second thought. So stay with me. If any part of your sleep routine feels off lately, if you've noticed brain fog in the morning, unexplained fatigue, or just a growing unease about your health, this is the time to listen closely. Because the truth is, your sleep isn't just about rest. It's about survival. And before we go further, I want to ask something important. If you find any part of this video helpful, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Tell me, what sleep habit are you questioning most right now? Your experience could help someone else see a warning sign they've been missing. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness, empowerment, a chance to protect your heart, your brain, your body, simply by changing how you approach the hours before you close your eyes. So grab a seat, take a deep breath, and let's walk through these 7 nighttime habits that could change everything for better or for worse. Let's begin. 1. Ignoring loud snoring and sleep apnea symptoms. If you're in your 60s or beyond and think snoring is just a normal part of aging, please take a moment and really hear this. Snoring isn't just a harmless sound your body makes at night. In many cases, it's a warning signal. And for older adults, ignoring that signal could quietly put your life at serious risk. Loud, persistent snoring, gasping for air, waking up with a dry mouth or a pounding headache, feeling exhausted even after what seemed like a full night's sleep. These are not just minor annoyances, they could be signs of a condition called obstructive sleep apnea, OSA, where your airway repeatedly becomes blocked during sleep, causing breathing to stop for several seconds at a time. Often, people don't even know it's happening. They believe they slept through the night, while in reality, their body was fighting to breathe again and again. And here's the real danger. Each pause in breathing starves your brain and heart of oxygen. Over time, this strain raises your risk for heart attack, stroke, high blood pressure, and even cognitive decline. It chips away at your health quietly, night after night. You might be thinking, I've been snoring for years and I'm fine. But the truth is, what felt harmless in your 40s or 50s can become dangerous after 60. That's because aging reduces muscle tone in the throat and makes your airway more vulnerable to collapse. Your body also becomes less efficient at recovering from oxygen drops, increasing long-term damage. The emotional toll matters, too. People living with untreated sleep apnea often report mood changes, anxiety, and depression. The tiredness creeps into daily life, affecting concentration, relationships, and the ability to stay active. But there is good news. This condition is treatable, and many people who take action experience dramatic improvements in energy, mental clarity, and overall well-being. The first step? A sleep study, either at home or in a clinic. It's painless, and it gives you and your doctor a clear picture of what's really happening while you sleep. If you're diagnosed with sleep apnea, treatments like a CPAP machine can help keep your airway open, so you breathe normally throughout the night. It may take a bit of adjustment, but many people say they haven't felt that rested in years. You may also benefit from natural adjustments, like avoiding alcohol or sedatives before bed, sleeping on your left side instead of your back, and creating a quiet, cool sleep environment to support deep rest. To anyone over 60 who's been brushing off snoring as normal, now is the time to take a closer look. Not out of fear, but out of care for your future self. You deserve sleep that heals, not sleep that harms. Have you or someone you know dealt with snoring or sleep apnea? Drop a comment and share your experience. It could help someone else take that first step toward getting checked. And if you find value in this, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We're here to help you protect your health, one night at a time. Your sleep isn't just about rest, it's about survival. Don't ignore what your body is trying to tell you. 2. Getting out of bed too fast, a simple habit that could change everything. If you're in your 60s or beyond, you might feel confident in your nightly routine. But there's one movement, quick, unconscious, and seemingly harmless, that could quietly put you at serious risk. It's the moment you wake up and immediately swing your legs out of bed, standing too fast. It may sound dramatic, but for older adults, that one habit can lead to life-altering consequences. As we age, our cardiovascular system becomes slower to adjust. When you rise too quickly from lying down, your blood pressure can drop suddenly, a condition known as postural hypotension. This sudden drop means your brain isn't getting the oxygen it needs fast enough. You may feel lightheaded, disoriented, or even experience a blackout. For many, that means a dangerous fall. For some, that fall results in a broken hip, a head injury, or worse. This isn't just theory, it's a documented reality. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury and hospitalization in older adults. In the middle of the night is when you're most vulnerable. The lights are off, your senses are dulled, and your body hasn't fully transitioned from sleep to wakefulness. A moment of dizziness can quickly turn into something far more serious. But here's the part most people miss: the ripple effect of just one fall. Afterward, many older adults become afraid of falling again. That fear leads to reduced movement, less physical activity, and gradual muscle loss. Over time, balance worsens, confidence fades, and the risk of another fall increases. It's a dangerous cycle that starts with one fast move, and it can be prevented. So what should you do? Start with this. Pause when you wake up. Before sitting up, take a few deep breaths. Roll to your side, plant your hand on the bed, and rise slowly. Sit at the edge of the bed for 15 to 30 seconds before standing. Let your circulation catch up. Keep a glass of water by your bedside. Mild dehydration, especially common in the morning, can make postural hypotension worse. A few sips before you stand can help stabilize your blood pressure and reduce dizziness. Make your bedroom safer, too. Add soft night lights to gently illuminate your path. Use non-slip slippers instead of socks or bare feet. If possible, install grab bars or bed rails to give yourself more support when getting up. If you've ever stood too quickly and felt your knees wobble or your vision blur, it's time to take that as a warning. You're not alone, and this is an easy fix that could protect your independence and well-being. Have you experienced lightheadedness when getting up? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might help someone else stay safe. And if this message resonates with you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us as we continue uncovering life-saving habits for better sleep and better health. Your safety starts the moment you open your eyes. Make that moment count. 3. Eating late at night. Why your evening meal might be silently harming your heart. If you're in your 60s or beyond, and still treating late-night meals as harmless comfort, it's time to pause and reconsider. The truth is, what once felt like a harmless end to the day, a warm bowl of noodles, a late sandwich, maybe even dessert, can quietly turn into a serious threat to your heart, your sleep, and your long-term health. You may feel fine now, but night after night, this one routine could be doing more harm than you realize. As we age, our metabolism slows. Digestion takes longer, and your cardiovascular system becomes more sensitive to nighttime stress. When you eat late, especially high-fat or carb-heavy meals, your body isn't able to fully rest. Instead of winding down and repairing itself, it's busy breaking down food, regulating blood sugar, and working harder than it should while you're lying still. This extra workload can lead to elevated heart rate, higher blood pressure, and even arrhythmias, irregular heartbeats that disrupt sleep and quietly increase the risk of heart attack or stroke. Even more concerning is how eating too close to bedtime raises your chances of acid reflux. You might dismiss it as minor heartburn, but lying down with a full stomach can push stomach acid back up into the esophagus. Over time, this can lead to inflammation, nighttime breathing problems, and in some cases, it may even trigger episodes of sleep apnea, where your breathing stops and starts while you sleep. In older adults, This combination can quietly raise the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a life-threatening lung infection that starts when food or acid enters the lungs during sleep. But here's the good news. This habit is 100% fixable. Start by finishing dinner at least 3 hours before you plan to sleep. This gives your digestive system time to do its job, without interfering with your body's need to rest and reset. Avoid heavy, fatty foods or refined carbs in the evening, like pasta, fried items, or sweets. These foods spike your blood sugar, increase inflammation, and keep your body on high alert long after you've gone to bed. Instead, opt for lighter, heart-friendly choices, grilled vegetables, lean proteins, or small servings of whole grains. If you genuinely feel hungry before bed, choose something easy on the system, like a handful of almonds, a spoonful of plain yogurt, or a small banana. These won't overtax your digestion, and they may actually support better sleep quality. Also, consider raising the head of your bed just a few inches. For those who've experienced nighttime heartburn, this simple adjustment can reduce acid reflux and help you breathe more freely throughout the night. If you've had nights where you wake up feeling heavy, bloated, or foggy, your dinner may be the quiet culprit. Don't ignore it. Test these adjustments and see how your body responds. And if this resonates with you, or if you've already experienced the shift from changing your nighttime eating routine, let us know in the comments. Your story might help someone else take the first step towards safer sleep. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss content that could literally help you sleep and live better. 4. Drinking too much water before bed, a simple habit that could put you at risk. If you're in your 60s or beyond, and you've made a habit of downing a big glass of water right before bed, it might be time to rethink that routine. It seems harmless, even healthy. After all, hydration is essential. But at night, the rules shift. Your body processes fluids differently as you age. What once supported your health might now quietly increase your risk of dangerous nighttime events. As we get older, our kidneys become less efficient, the bladder more sensitive, and our blood pressure regulation more fragile. Drinking too much water before sleep can set off a chain reaction that disrupts rest, affects brain function, and, most critically, raises the risk of serious falls. Think about it. When you're fast asleep and suddenly wake with an urgent need to use the bathroom, you're groggy, disoriented, and moving in the dark. If you get up too fast, especially from a lying position, your blood pressure can drop sharply, a condition known as postural hypotension. That lightheaded, dizzy feeling isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. It's one of the most common causes of falls in older adults, which in turn are a leading reason for hospitalizations, fractures, and long-term loss of mobility. But the dangers go deeper. Getting up multiple times in the night also means disrupted sleep. That's when your brain and body are supposed to be repairing, restoring, and protecting your long-term health. Poor sleep, especially over months or years, has been linked to memory decline, increased risk of dementia, and higher rates of depression in people over 60. And frequent bathroom trips are a top culprit. The solution isn't to avoid water. It's to hydrate smarter. Drink consistently throughout the day, especially in the morning and afternoon. Then, in the 2 to 3 hours before bed, taper off your fluid intake. Avoid caffeine and diuretics like tea or soda in the evening, which can worsen nighttime urgency. If you get thirsty close to bedtime, just take small sips, not a full glass. And don't forget your environment. Use soft nightlights to gently illuminate your path. Keep the floor clear of clutter. Wear non-slip slippers, not socks or bare feet. And if you've ever experienced a near fall, consider installing a grab bar or bed rail. These small steps could prevent a life-changing injury. Have you ever had to rush to the bathroom at night and felt dizzy or off balance? Share your experience in the comments. It could help others take this seriously. And if this video is giving you something to think about, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next health-saving tip. What feels like a small habit, just a glass of water, might be silently affecting your brain, heart, and safety. It's time to change that. 5. Sleeping in a hot room, a comfort that could be silently harming you. If you're in your 60s or beyond, and you like your bedroom warm and cozy at night, this might surprise you. That comforting warmth could be quietly putting strain on your heart and health every single night. Many people believe that keeping the bedroom toasty helps with relaxation, especially during cooler months. But as we age, the body's ability to regulate internal temperature weakens. What once felt comforting may now disrupt your sleep, dehydrate your system, and put unnecessary pressure on your cardiovascular system. During healthy sleep, your core body temperature naturally drops. This cooling process supports deep, restorative rest and helps the heart slow down and recover. But if your room is too warm, your body has to fight against that natural rhythm. The result? Restless sleep, added stress on your heart, and increased risk of nighttime complications like stroke or heart attack. Research shows that overheating during sleep can thicken the blood due to dehydration. Thicker blood flows more slowly, raising your risk of blood clots, a major cause of strokes in older adults. And if you have a pre-existing heart condition, this added pressure on your circulatory system can quietly become dangerous. Overheating also interferes with sleep quality. You might not even realize it, but a hot room can prevent you from entering the deeper stages of sleep where the brain restores memory, the muscles repair, and your immune system gets its overnight boost. That's why so many people wake up groggy, even after 8 hours in bed. The sleep looked long, but it wasn't truly restorative. There's another layer too. If you live with respiratory conditions like asthma or COPD, warm, stuffy air can make breathing more difficult. That tight feeling in your chest or nighttime coughing. Your sleep environment may be to blame. So what can you do? Keep your bedroom cool, ideally between 64 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. Use breathable bedding like cotton sheets and light blankets. Avoid heavy comforters and electric heaters that trap heat. A ceiling fan, a small window crack, or a quiet air circulator can make a big difference. And if your room tends to get stuffy, consider a humidifier to balance the air. It's not just about comfort. It's about protecting your heart, your brain, and your sleep quality. Have you ever noticed feeling tired or foggy after a warm night? Or waking up in sweat, even though the room seemed fine before bed? Let us know in the comments. Your experience might help someone else take this seriously. If this insight is useful, like the video, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next practical step to healthier sleep. The goal isn't to sleep cold, it's to sleep smart. A cooler room tonight could mean a safer, more energized tomorrow. 6. Sleeping in the wrong position, a habit that could quietly harm your heart, brain, and breath. If you're in your 60s or beyond, here's something most people never think about, but absolutely should. The position you sleep in could be putting quiet, invisible stress on your body all night long. For decades, you may have fallen asleep the same way on your back, or maybe your right side. It feels familiar, maybe even comforting. But as we age, our body's anatomy and circulatory system change, and what once felt harmless can become risky in ways that are easy to overlook. Let's start with sleeping on your back. While it seems restful, it actually allows gravity to pull your tongue and soft tissues backward, which can partially block your airway. For someone over 60 whose muscle tone naturally weakens with age, this can lead to obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where breathing stops and starts repeatedly throughout the night. The result? Low oxygen levels, increased strain on the heart, elevated blood pressure, and a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, or even memory loss. Waking up with a dry mouth, headaches, or morning fatigue might not be just getting older. It could be your brain telling you it's not getting enough oxygen during the night. Now, what about sleeping on your right side? Surprisingly, this common position can also place extra pressure on your heart. Research has shown that lying on the right side may compress the inferior vena cava, the large vein responsible for returning blood to the heart. This can reduce circulation, contribute to fluid retention, and increase the risk of heart failure in those already vulnerable. So what's the best position? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side. This simple change improves blood flow, supports digestion, reduces acid reflux, and takes pressure off the heart. It also helps oxygen move more freely through your body, giving your brain and muscles what they need to recover properly during the night. If you're not used to sleeping on your left side, don't worry. It's possible to train your body gently. Try placing a firm pillow between your knees to keep your hips and spine aligned. Tuck another pillow behind your back to keep yourself from rolling over. And if neck discomfort is an issue, an orthopedic pillow can make a big difference in comfort and support. Have you ever noticed waking up more tired than when you went to bed? Or maybe a racing heart or breathlessness in the middle of the night? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could help someone realize they're not alone. If this was helpful, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more insights like this. Turn on notifications so you won't miss the next tip that could improve your health and your sleep overnight. Sleep posture may seem small, but it shapes how well your body functions. One small shift to your left could mean waking up safer, stronger, and more refreshed. 7. Overusing sleeping pills or nighttime medications, a quiet risk too often ignored. If you're in your 60s or beyond and find yourself reaching for a sleeping pill night after night, this may be one of the most important messages you'll hear. That tiny tablet might feel like a harmless solution to a restless night. Maybe it's been your go-to for weeks, months, or even years. But here's the truth. As we age, our bodies don't process medications the same way they used to, and what once seemed safe can quietly become dangerous. Medications like benzodiazepines, e.g., diazepam, clonazepam, alprazolam, or even over-the-counter sleep aids often suppress your central nervous system. They slow your breathing, decrease oxygen flow, and interfere with the brain's natural sleep cycle. In younger adults, the body may bounce back, but in someone over 60, these effects can build quickly and sometimes fatally. What many don't realize is that sedatives can reduce your respiratory function during sleep, especially if you already have heart or lung issues. In severe cases, they've been linked to respiratory arrest, cognitive decline, and even sudden death during the night. Beyond breathing, there's the danger of balance and confusion. Getting up in the dark while still groggy from medication increases your risk of falls, still the leading cause of serious injury and hospitalization in older adults. A single misstep can lead to a broken hip, brain trauma, or worse. Long-term use carries even heavier costs, memory issues, increased risk of dementia, emotional instability, and dependency. You may feel like you're sleeping, but your brain isn't resting the way it needs to. Another common mistake? Taking blood pressure medication or painkillers too late at night. These can cause your blood pressure to dip too low while you sleep, potentially reducing oxygen to your brain and heart. And combining multiple medications without careful supervision can overload your liver and kidneys, making your body work harder while it should be resting. So what can you do instead? Start small. Herbal teas like chamomile or valerian root, light stretching, deep breathing, or even a short calming routine before bed can naturally help your body transition into rest. Create an evening environment that signals to your brain, it's time to slow down. Dim the lights. Avoid screens. Keep your room quiet and cool. If you're currently using sleep medications, don't stop suddenly, but do talk to your doctor. Ask if a lower dose, a different medication, or a tapering plan might be safer for your age and condition. Your safety should never be an afterthought. Have you ever struggled with sleep or relied on medication to get through the night? Share your experience in the comments. It could help someone else feel seen and supported. And if this part of the video resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're creating a safe space to talk about real health issues without fear or shame, just practical steps to help you sleep, heal, and thrive. Your rest should restore you, not harm you. Tonight, consider what your body truly needs. Then give it that gift. If you're in your 60s or beyond, this isn't just another video about sleep. It's a real reminder that your bedtime habits could quietly shape how well you live, or whether you wake up at all. Let's take a moment to reflect. We've walked through 7 habits that may seem small, even harmless, but they carry weight. From skipping over signs like loud snoring or ignoring your sleep position, to drinking too much water before bed or relying on sleep aids that dull more than just your senses, every detail matters more than you think. The heart, brain, and body become more vulnerable with age. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. You now have knowledge many people don't. And with it comes the ability to make changes, small, intentional ones that protect your heart, restore your sleep, and give your brain the deep rest it needs to stay sharp. Here's the good news. Everything we covered tonight is preventable. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. But you can decide tonight to do one thing differently. That decision might be the reason you feel stronger next week, clearer next month, or safer the next time you reach for the light switch at 2 a.m. So ask yourself, which of these habits showed up in your routine? And what's one change you're ready to make? Let us know in the comments. Share your story, your struggle, or even your success. Someone else reading may be going through the same thing, and your words could help them feel less alone. And if this video gave you something valuable, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell. We're here to keep bringing you practical, honest content that prioritizes your health, not just for today, but for the years ahead. Your sleep isn't just about closing your eyes, it's about protecting your future. Let that future start tonight.